All right, minions. You guys must be wondering, if we are building all these kind of different electronic circuits, what are those different parts that are required for these circuits? So here are some of these parts which are used in electronic circuits. Let's take a look. Let's say you all are in minion classroom, and say Guru is a teacher. You need lights. This LED is a mini light. It lights up when the current passes through this. And again, there's a blue one, it's a red one. Yeah, you can have it in different colors. Like you have these lights in a room, the white light, the soft yellow, and those kind of different. Like these LEDs also come in different colors depending on what you need. Wires. If we need the electricity to flow from this battery to these components, you need something that electrons can flow through, right? So that's these wires. You can use these wires to connect a component A to component B, and then electricity flows. This is the battery pack, through which these wires, you can again use this to connect through a breadboard, through these multiple wires into different components. This is probably the most used component. It's called a resistor. Imagine all the minions trying to go to restroom all at once. Wouldn't it be chaos? So what does your class teacher do? Teacher, may I go to restroom, please? He says, wait, I'll let all of you go one by one. So like that, a resistor controls the flow of electricity and makes it slow and steady, not too much at a time. Otherwise, all these components can handle it and they will break. That's the job of this resistor. That's a switch. Remember, at home, you turn up the switch or on or off a switch to light up light or turn on a fan, different electronic things. This is same mini one. If you move this off, on, then what is this? If I want to manually switch things on, I need this. But what if I want to do it electronically? In those cases, I use this. This is also a kind of switch, but it doesn't have a button. Instead, it needs somebody to tell, this is called a transistor. It needs somebody to tell what to do. This has 3 legs, let's put it that way. A current can flow from here out from another, but only if the middle part is the switch part. If it's on, if something else, some component, right, like a thermistor or a light dependent resistor or something else tells it, hey, it's time for you to switch on. Then it says, okay, fine. It lets the current flow and circuit is complete. And if somebody tells this switch, nope, it's time to switch off, it says, okay, no more current flowing from there. Time is up for all the minions to be back in a classroom and start the study. The recess is over. That's how it works. And what are those things? Some of those things, like this is a thermistor. Thermistor is if it gets too hot, like in a fire alarm system. If there is a fire, this gets too hot, and when it gets too hot, if it is connected to the middle leg in a certain way of this transistor, it takes a transistor, hey, it's too hot. And based on the way you have configured the circuit, you can let the current pass through this, for example, to a buzzer, and the buzzer will say, and then let people know, there's a fire, right? Or you can light up a red LED, red light, to tell people, something is not right. Or you can do both, a sound or a light. All right, so these are some components. There are a lot of electronic components, but we will talk about those sometime later. That I know you minions are eager to build your own circuit, right? So let's go ahead with building your next circuit. That's all for now. Thank you.